Gui Santos is the last one. He's been really impressive. He's 25 points on Friday night. Really efficient from the field. Has come back a much better player than what we saw with Santa Cruz last season. He was a little bit quieter today against the Pelicans. Only 13 points, 3 rebounds. A little more inefficient, 3 for 9 from the floor. His 3-point shot wasn't falling, just 1 for 5. Doris Burke on the coverage described his play as decisive, and I think that's what we've seen so far through the opening 4 games. I really like some of the stuff he's doing both on the ball and off the ball. He had a dunk in the opening quarter where Quinones beat his defender off the dribble, forced help, and Santos had a perfectly timed weak side cut from the baseline for that. So he's doing some really good work off the ball, but then on the ball as well, he's actually shown some ability to put the ball on the floor and get to the rim. He's a really nice size, obviously. I think he uses his strength well in the post. He's been able to get to the free throw line in multiple games here. He was 6 of 6 from the free throw line again today. So not only the ability to be able to get there, but the ability to capitalize once he does. So that's been impressive. I just think the Warriors need to get this guy on a 2-way deal for next season. Now, is he going to be as impactful? Like, is he going to come in and play 50-plus games and then be put on a standard contract like Anthony Lamb was last season? No, but in terms of developing a young player who could really become a wing forward option for the Warriors in future years, I think it is well worthwhile. I think the Warriors, with their the acquisition of Dario Saric, for example, on the weekend, I think they've got to a point now where they've got at least 10 players that are going to be in the rotation next season. I don't necessarily think that they are going to need their 2-way guys as much as they did with Anthony Lamb and Ty Jerome last season. And if they do, then I think that's more where Quinones comes into play more so than Santos. So I think we could get him on a 2-way here with the Warriors. I think we could see him suit up for some odd games here and there a little bit, and obviously in garbage time, but primarily continuing to play in Santa Cruz, continuing to develop his game, because the jump he's made from this summer league to from last summer league to what we've seen this summer league has been really impressive. And if he continues along at that rate, then potentially in 12 months' time, we see a guy who's ready to be on a full NBA contract on the 15-man roster and part of Steve Kerr's rotation. So looking forward to seeing how he develops over the coming months, over the off-season and into training camp, and whether he can earn himself a 2-way deal if that's the path that he and the Warriors want to go down.